everyone, and welcome to your practice today. So today's class is just a full body fluid vinyasa flow, and it's really just going to get your entire body embracing your full strength, your intuition, your focus. So I'm really excited to share this class with you. I am so grateful for you tuning into my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I know it's a real mix of yoga and fashion and everything else here, but I hope you enjoy these classes. If you want more of my YouTube flows, I know I don't really share that much on my YouTube channel because I have an online yoga membership, Sweaty Soul Living, where I share brand new classes every single week. So that's where all of my yoga energy goes to my members who pay monthly. If you want to check it out, there is currently a 7-day free trial that is not going to be there for much longer, and we're doing a relaunch in May 2021 where the 7-day free trial will not be a thing anymore, and the price will be coming down slightly. So if you want to go and give it a go, if you want to practice with me daily, if you want to improve your mobility, flexibility, strength, focus, improve your life and your sense of gratitude for your body and all it can do, then I encourage you to come and join. I will add the link below so that it is easy for you. But for now, let's get flowing. I want us to start in a child's pose. So bring your knees to the mat. You're going to sit your bum back toward your heels, extend your arms down front, and we'll just take a second here to tune in to our breath. So I want you to soften, feel supported, and just allow for the points of contact with the mat to melt. Take a second before we get moving, before we lose ourselves in the fluid movements of this class. I want you to acknowledge immediately now the effort that you have made by simply showing up to your mat. It's one of the hardest parts of practice is being dedicated daily in making the hard decision, getting through the resistance that often blocks us from getting to our mat. Whatever that is, whether it's a physical resistance, an emotional resistance. For me, always it's that idea of the perfect practice. And if I feel I can't do the perfect practice, why bother? Because every time you show up, you never regret coming to your mat. You always discover something new about yourself, about your day, about what it is that originally was the resistance or holding you back. And more often than not, you surprise yourself with how much you needed your practice. So thank yourself for coming to your mat today, because nobody else could have done it for you. When you're ready, just start to deepen the breath slightly. So really travel that breath deep down into your lower belly, filling from there up to the navel, to the lungs, to the chest, the collarbones, the throat. Fill the entire torso. And as you exhale, a slight contraction of the belly. So really try to have the intention of emptying your body so that you can make more space in the next breath in for more fresh energy, fresh oxygen. Almost like a little baby renewal for yourself before we've even got moving. Okay, I want you to extend your arms forward until your elbows lift from the mat. Feel that side body stretch. So already here you should feel your arms activate, wrapping your triceps in toward each other. Ground down through all 10 fingertips, 10 knuckles. And we're going to pull the body all the way forward. As you come forward, you're going to walk the knees into hip width. And we're going to inhale. Just curl your chest forward and sit your bum back toward your heels. As you exhale, you're going to round forward. So I want you to create a wave for yourself. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. When your shoulders come over your wrist, you're going to arch your spine, lift your gaze, sit back, exhale, dome it forward. So you're creating this wave for yourself. Inhale as you come forward, you're going to look forward, lift the bum. Exhale, sit it back again, round it forward. One shoulder's over the wrist. Exhale, arch and sit it back. So really nice, just waving through the spine. Doesn't matter if you feel like it's right or wrong. This is more about just tuning in intuitively to movement and breath, starting to sync together. The next time you go back, I want you to tuck your toes, and as you come forward, you're gonna round and lift your knees. As you go back, you're gonna bend your knees, arch your spine, push all the way into down dog. So we're going to do the same movement, but from plank to down dog. So round it forward, tuck your chin. When you get to the top of your plank, you're going to soften the knees, lift your gaze, and arch to push it back. Again, round it all the way forward, and arch it all the way back. So exaggerating that length, round it all the way forward, and arch it all the way back. This time just holding your down dog, create that nice stability for yourself, equal hands and equal weight, in hands and feet. So if you feel like there's more weight in your hands, bend into your knees and try to push the weight back toward your feet, chest extending back toward your thighs. Lift your lower belly all the way up and in. Really nice. So we're going to warm up the entire body in a nice light mini sequence. I want you to inhale, extend that right leg all the way up toward the sky. Bend the knee and open the hip. So you can either stay here, or if you like, you can step that right toe behind you into a wild thing. So spin onto the outer edge of the left foot, extend your right arm all the way forward over the right ear, lift your hips, engage your glutes. And then we're gonna hug that right knee into our side body, step the right foot to the front of your mat. Drop your left knee and extend your right arm forward. So coming into this lunge, you can be high on the left fingertips or ground the left hand to mat or even a block. We're gonna bring the thumb to point up. You're gonna spin or spiral that right arm all the way out to the right, all the way back, bringing the gaze with the thumb. And then you're gonna sweep that right arm all the way up and over. As you straighten your right leg, tap the mat with your right fingers. You're gonna come forward again, lunge into the right knee, right arm forward, thumb points up, and then open it nice and wide, sweeping it back, gazing with the thumb. Arch, right arm all the way up, over and forward, flex into the right foot as you straighten the right leg, and then bend into the right knee, right arm comes forward. Well done. So just continuing this movement, 2 more rounds, sweeping it all the way forward, straighten the right leg. Again, bring it forward, right thumb up, and then sweep it all the way back. Well done. Last time to bring it all the way forward into that Ardha Hanumanasana, that half split shape. And then you're gonna lunge forward into the right knee, right arm comes forward, tuck the left toe, and then sweep the right arm toward the sky into a nice easy twist. So fire up through that left quad, really engage through the left leg, pull the lower belly up and in, and then spin onto the outer edge of your left foot as you toe heel that right foot back a little bit here. So what I want you to do is just simply drop that left hip and sag it down toward the mat, extend your right arm back. Holding it here, maybe you need a micro bend in the left knee. Try to get that right knee really opening wide. We're giving that left side body a nice stretch. And then we're gonna drive it all the way back up. Sweep that right arm toward the sky, right arm over the right ear. Coming back into that wild thing. So it's like a side plank here. Step the right toes behind you, lift your hips. And then we're coming onto our right forearm. So you're gonna spin onto your toes, bring your right elbow to the mat, spin onto the outer edge of your right foot. You can keep your left fingertips to the mat as you stack your left foot on top of the right. If you need, you can always bend the bottom leg and ground the right shin for support, or stagger the legs if you need. Left arm can come to the sky, inhale. Fire up through the right waist, exhale, full forearm plank, both forearms to the mat, chest forward, inhale, engage your glutes, exhale, drop your knees, child's pose, sit all the way back. Well done. If you need a little bit more of a break, feel free to pause, feel free to press stop. That's the beauty of these videos. If you need that extra bit of break, you can take it. Otherwise, when you're ready, we're gonna come all the way forward, round your spine, shoulders come over the wrists, and then as you arch, you're gonna tuck your toes, push back into your downward facing dog. Well done. We're gonna do the same on the left. So inhale, sweep the left leg all the way up, bend the knee, open the hip. So we can stay here, dropping that right heel down toward the mat, or if you want, come high in the ball of the right foot, spin onto the outer edge of that right foot, step the left foot behind you into that wild thing as you open the chest. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, look to the front of your mat, pull your left knee into your chest, step your left foot forward. So left arm goes forward, drop your right knee, thumb toward the sky. We're gonna sweep the left arm out to the left, gazing with the thumb, and then sweep the left arm all the way up and over, arching it forward, straighten the left leg. Again, lunge forward, left arm forward, inhale. Exhale, sweep it all the way back. Inhale, sweep it all the way up and over, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend into the left knee, stretch it forward. Inhale, extend. Exhale, sweep it all the way back. Inhale, arch the left arm all the way forward and straighten the left leg. Exhale, come forward into the left knee. Inhale, stretch the left arm forward. One more round. Exhale, sweep the left arm back. Inhale, arch the left arm all the way up and over. Exhale, bring it forward. Okay, stretch the left arm forward, tuck the right toe, lift the right knee, and then reach your left arm to the sky into this easy twist shape. So I want you to engage into your right glute, lift the lower belly away from the left thigh, and then we're gonna spin onto the outer edge of the right foot. As you do that, you're gonna walk the left foot as it points out to the long edge of your mat, and we're gonna drop that right hip all the way down. So sag the right hip down, left arm extends back. I want you not to just drop the entire weight of the body down. So there's a little bit of activation. You might be engaging the right glute. Lift the lower belly up and in. Well done. We're going to drive it all the way back up. So use the strength of your side body. Sweep the left arm, arch it over the left ear. Push the weight into the right hand and the outer edge of the right foot. As you step the left toes behind you, lift your hips. Inhale, wild thing again. Exhale, we're coming onto the left forearm. Come onto the toes. Drop onto the left elbow, spin onto the outer edge of that left foot, stack your feet, right arm to the sky if it's available for you, or right fingertips to the mat. Hold it here, squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your glutes, lift your right hip, and then forearm plank. Both elbows to the mat, chest forward again, push the floor weight through the forearms, drop your knees, child's pose, sit it all the way back. Okay, just take a moment here to breathe. Relax into the belly, relax into the jaw. You have warmed up your entire body. Hopefully you're feeling the breath. If not, don't worry, you can take time here to breathe a little bit deeper so that the next part of our standing sequence is a little bit easier. The more you breathe, the more energy and focus and calm for the nervous system that you have. So when you're ready, we're going to come back up into our downward facing dog to come into our standing sequence. So tuck the toes, lift the hips. If you wanted to pause and add in a few sun salutations, feel free to. Just for the purpose of the video, we're going to keep the practice quite short but fiery, but by all means listen to your body. If you need Surya Namaskar A, Surya Namaskar B, add it in and create this practice to be your own. When you're ready, you're going to shift the weight onto the left leg as you sweep your right arm to the sky. I want you this time to keep your hips square and push your right shoulder towards your right ear. So really get that right arm working. You're going to get light on your left fingertip so that you're balancing on the left foot and the right hand. If you want to bring that left foot at a slight angle, swivel your left heel in toward the center or the midline of your mat. Then maybe travel your left fingertips back until it's kind of underneath your chest. Next step is to bring your left arm by your left hip so that you're balancing on the left foot and the right hand. Hold it here for 3, breathe for 2. Now we're going to shift forward, bring your right knee to your right tricep, shoulder over the hips, and then drop your left heel to the mat if it's not there already. Pike your right hip toward the left as your left arm goes toward the sky. Well done. So we're in this modified side plank. You're going to drop the right shin to the mat, preparing for gait pose. So you're now facing the long edge of your mat. Use your core to come all the way up. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Bring those arms all the way out into a T shape. Left hand finds the outer left thigh. Right arm extends up and over. Inhale into your right waist. Exhale, use the core. Get the right fingertips lightly to the mat. Left arm extends over the left ear. 2 more times like that. Inhale, use the core to come all the way up. Ground into the outer edge of that left foot. Left hand finds the thigh. Right arm extends up and over. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Right fingertips find the mat. Left arm extends up and over the left ear. Last time. Inhale. Use the obliques. Right arm extends. Enjoy that nice side body stretch. And then slowly we're going to bring that right hand all the way down. down, ground it into the mat again. I want you to push down into the right hand and the outer edge of the left foot. We're going to drive that right knee up toward the chest, and then bring the left hand to the mat, spin onto the left toes, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. So coming into this lizard lunge, I want you to drop your right elbow maybe to the inside. You might tap the mat, or don't worry if that's way too much. Just try to direct it down toward the mat and then drive it all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, tap the mat with the right elbow. 2 more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, tap the mat. 1 more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tap. This time, if you want, you can come down onto your elbows. Coming into this nice lizard lunge. If you need, drop the left knee. You might have your elbows unblocked here, just depending on how open you are in the hips. If you want that extra bit of fire, you want to keep that left knee lifted, but try not to sag it. You want to engage the left glute. So we're going to try and step back into our forearm plank. If you are on the hands, you simply step back into plank and then drop to your forearms. If you're on the elbows, you're going to see if you can plant the palms to the mat. You're going to drive up through the chest, so round into your upper back, and step that right foot to the back of your mat into our forearm plank. We're going to dip the right hip to the left and then to the right. So you're going to swivel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come onto forearm plank on the left. So spin onto the outer edge of the left foot, right arm to the sky, holding it here. And then see if you can hover the right leg. Hold for 3, breathe for 2. We're going to step the right foot to the front of our mat. So maybe you need the assistance of your right hand to bring it all the way forward. Lift up onto your left hand. Easy twist. Bring your right arm to the sky. Open across the chest. Breathe in here. If any of those transitions were too much, you just simply meet us here. You're going to build the strength and get there eventually in the end. We're going to come all the way up into a twisted lunge. So leading with the right arm, allow that right arm to pull you all the way up. If that transition is too much, drop the left knee, come up, and then maybe you can lift that left knee. Really nice. So shoulders over the hips, reach it out wide. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Right hand finds your left hamstring. Left arm goes all the way up and back. And then warrior 2, you're going to windmill left arm down, sweep it all the way to the back of the mat and open toward the left side of the mat. So right knee over right ankle, engage your glutes, arms out wide, breathe in here for 3, sink a little bit deeper into that right knee for 2, shoulders stay over the hips, adductors are lengthening for 1. And then straighten into the right leg. We're going to come into a wide leg forward fold. So bring both toes in toward each other. You're going to bring the hands behind your back as an option. So if that's way too much, you can bring your hands to your hips and then to the floor. Otherwise, interlock the fingers, extend back through the knuckles. Inhale to lift up, grip the floor with the outer edges of your feet. Exhale, turn on the quads as you fold. So lift the lower belly up and in. Extend the knuckles toward the sky. Shift the weight forward into the toes so that we can really get that core lit up, quads engaged. Breathe for 3. Hold for 2. Now maybe you're keeping the arms as they are. We're going to look forward and then start to swivel toward the front of the mat, bend into the right knee, spin onto the left toes for our warrior 3. So left leg lift, holding it here. Hug the outer right hip back. If this is too much, release the hands to prayer at the heart. You can either also bring hands to blocks if that feels best for you. Internally rotate that left inner thigh. So wrapping the left inner thigh toward the sky. Now release the hands, nice and controlled. Extend the arms forward into this full warrior 3. Then bend the right knee, find the mat with the left toes. Cactus shape your arms, so pull the arms back. Inhale into your chest. Exhale, find the mat with your hands. Step it back into plank. Inhale, in your plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Up dog, down dog. Well done, everyone. We are going to repeat that on the opposite side. Feel free again to take a break if you need to move through some vinyasas between. By all means, just incorporate whatever it is that your body is craving into your practice. When you're ready, we're going to sweep that left leg all the way up toward the sky. Remember, hips stay square here, so I want the outer right hip almost magnetizing back. You want to plug the left femur bone forward into its socket. Left shoulder should be touching your left ear without crunching into the neck. Come onto the right fingertips. Maybe you travel the right fingertips back. You might need to bring that right foot at a slight angle. Maybe you bring your right arm by your right hip. Don't worry if you wobble like me. We're going to slowly shift it forward, left knee to left tricep, and then drop your right heel to the mat if it's not already there. Drive your left knee up towards your belly button, right arm to the sky into the side plank. Then bring the left shin to the mat. Gait pose, we're going to come all the way up. So arms go out wide into a T shape. Inhale, shoulders are stacked over hips, over knee. Exhale, go to the right. Left arm extends over the left ear. Inhale, bring it back up to center. Exhale, left fingertips find the mat. Right arm extends all the way up. So this is really about the core. Use the belly here as we lift up. Inhale. Exhale, bring it to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, bring it to the left. I really need my sunglasses here. Inhale, back up to center. Woe is me, yeah? Exhale, go to the right. I'm sure you're all like, shut up, Molly. At least you're in the sun. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, this time we're going to ground the left hand to the mat. So push the floor away through the left hand and the right foot. You're going to drive that right knee all the way up toward the belly button. Again, right hand finds the mat, spin onto the toes, step your left foot to the outside of the left hand. So we're coming into that lizard lunge again. I want you to bring your right or left arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, tap your left elbow as far as you can down toward the mat. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale to tap it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, tap it down. This time we're going to hold our lizard lunge. So if you can come onto the elbows. You might need to stack your elbows on blocks, just depending on how open you are in the hips. Remember, if you want that extra bit of challenge, try to keep that right knee lifted. Try to keep it fully active. Breathing in here for 3. Full belly breaths for 2. We're going to be stepping it into our forearm plank. So remember, if you're on the hands, step it into plank and then come down onto the forearms. Elbows shoulder width distance. So push the floor away through the elbows, dome into your upper back, and with control, step it back. Well done. So this time you can either do the swivels, or if you want, fire up through the quads. You're going to drop or dip the hips toward the mat, lift your chest, and then drive back up into your plank. Notice I'm not piking the hips and dropping them down, okay? I'm not doing that. I'm keeping the tailbone kind of tucked as I dip down and drive up for 8, 7, 6. This is coming from the lower belly to drive it back up. 3, 2, forearm plank on the right. Spin onto the outer edge of the right foot. Remember, you can modify at all here. So if you want to come onto the right knee, you can. If this is just way too much, you can leave it out completely. Left arm to the sky, holding it here for 3. Push the floor away for 2. And 1. We're going to hover that left leg. So trying your best to use your right waist here. Don't collapse into the right shoulder. Hug your left knee into your chest. Step the left foot to the front of your mat. So don't worry, mine doesn't get there either just on its own. I need to assist it forward with the left hand. Set up with right hand under the shoulder, left arm to the sky, easy twist. Get light on those right fingers. So really strong through the legs. Scissor your inner thighs toward each other. And then slowly you're going to lead with the left arm as you come all the way up into this twisted lunge. Engage into your right glute. Extend out through your fingertips. Find that extension of energy. Hold for 3. Breathe 2. Take a nice full deep inhale. We're going to reverse. So left hand finds the left hamstring. Right arm extends up by the right ear. Sink into the left knee. And then open it into warrior 2. So right arm sweeps back. Left arm sweeps forward. Your feet are not glued to the mat, so adjust as much as you need. Arms are extended out wide. Sink into that left knee. Nice deep lunge, guys. Well done. Hold for 3. Extend your tailbone down. Root down equally through both feet for 2. And 1. We're going to straighten into the left leg. So we're going to face the long edge of our mat. I want you to bring those toes in, heels out. Hands come behind you if you can. Interlock opposite finger on top. So usually we bring right finger over left, just habitually. Let's see if we can bring left pinky over right. Extend out through the knuckles. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, extend it forward, fold it forward and down. So I want you to feel this engagement from your quads. So almost like you're trying to pull your feet toward each other. You're zipping up through inner thighs. You're feeling pelvic floor active. You're lifting your knuckles all the way up and over. One day maybe the crown of your head will find the mat. Hold it here for 3. Engage the core, 2. And 1. Look forward. We're going to slowly start to face the front of your mat. So you're going to slowly swivel onto the right toes. Face forward. Lunge into the left knee. Warrior 3. Keeping the arms as they are if possible. Don't worry if that's not available. Hands to prayer at the heart. You can bend into the left knee if you need. Wrap your right inner thigh up toward the sky so that right hip is not piking. It's down in line with the left. Hug your left upper thigh away from your belly. Well done. Hands extend forward without catapulting. Hold. Slowly bend the left knee. Right toes find the mat. Sweep your arms back into this cactus. Open the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Hands find the mat. Plank. Inhale in your plank. Exhale. Lower halfway or to belly. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Amazing, everyone. Well done. Just take a moment to lengthen the breath, to deepen the breath. Inhale fully through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Okay, so I'm just going to get you to roll it forward, drop onto your knees into a tabletop shape. We're going to open that right arm to the sky. So inhale, sweep it up, hold it here, and then pulse that right arm back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thread the right arm all the way underneath, just holding it here. You're going to bring the right shoulder all the way down to be heavy, right arm heavy, and then extend your left arm as far forward as you can. Ground down into your left fingertips and almost push the floor away those left fingertips to open the chest a little bit more. So you should feel a nice opening through the back of the right shoulder. Breathe 3, nice full belly breaths. 2, and 1. Release tabletop. We'll do the same on the other side. So inhale, extend your left arm to the sky. Holding it here, you're going to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thread it underneath. So bring that left shoulder to the mat. Again, extend that right arm forward. Ground down through the fingers. Push the mat away as you open that right shoulder, as you twist through the spine. Just finding that nice spiraling momentum through the heart for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Tabletop. Amazing. From table, bring your knees together. Cross your right knee behind your left. Bring your feet out wide and sit back. So we're coming into Gomukasana. Just a little bit of an opening. Oh, little bug, sorry. A little bit of an opening for the hips. So if you need, stack your hips on a block here to find that elevation, a little bit more space for your hips. If you also need, if there's any pain in the knees, extend your right leg forward straight. We're just sitting up nice and tall here. Just allow for the hips to create a little bit of space. Full breaths in and out through the nose. Try to create that quiet for yourself, that space for yourself, where you can just let everything be as it is. You don't need to adjust. You don't need to change anything. You simply just allow for everything to be exactly the way it is. Well done. We're just going to take one little twist here. So I want you to sweep your arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, twist toward the left. So bring your right elbow to the outside of the left knee or the right hand. And just twisting toward the left for 3. Breathe for 2. And 1. Release back to center. Come forward onto your hands and knees. You can unravel the legs. You can move through the hips here. So if you need to draw circles with the hips or create a little bit of cat-cow through the spine, do whatever your body's craving. Then bring the knees together and then cross your left knee behind your right. Bring your feet out nice and wide. And then sit back between your heels. So coming into that cow face or Gomukasana. Sitting up nice and tall. Just allow for everything to melt downward. So just allowing that energy to trickle down from the crown of your head. See how long you can make your spine, how much space you can create across the collarbones. Again, if it's a struggle in the hips, elevate your hips and just breathe. If there's any pain in the knee, extend the left leg straight. So you're coming into half Gomukasana. Relax your jaw, relax your face. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, twist toward the left. Right fingertips behind you. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Open your heart toward the right. Breathe for 3. Twist a little bit deeper as you exhale for 2. And 1, back to center. Well done. So just leaning forward again onto hands and knees. Last bit of intuitive movement. So do whatever feels right here for you. Circling the hips. You might exaggerate this movement, really drawing extra large circles in one direction and maybe the opposite direction. Okay, and then when you're ready, we're going to simply extend our legs all the way out in front. So come to your bum, extend your legs forward. We're going to sit our bum forward, plant the soles of the feet to the mat. Extend your arms forward, inhale. Exhale, we're going to round and roll it down. So feel vertebra by vertebra releasing to the mat. All the way down, we're going to come into our Shavasana. So I want you to simply just extend your legs long. Hands onto the belly. If there's anything you feel your body is craving to finish your practice, that might be a shoulder stand, it might be bridge, wheel, legs to the wall. Maybe you need some inversion practice, so you could add in headstand, Pinchamayurasana, handstand. And then when you're ready, you can meet us in this final resting pose, final Shavasana. Allow for some space in the body. Relax into the jaw. Feel the entire back of your body just being supported by the mat. Even allowing the edges of your lips to curl upwards. Create that soft smile for yourself. Just knowing that you have done enough. Again, reminding yourself that it was enough to simply show up to your mat. Even if there was a lot of the class that you had to leave out, that you didn't have energy for, know that you did exactly what your body craved, exactly what your body needed. You can stay here for as long as you want, or when you're ready, you can press play, and we're going to finish breathing our practice with some breathing. So roll over onto the right side of your body when you're ready. Take as much time as you need to wake up, maybe stretch, move, and then roll. And then with control, keep the eyes closed if possible. Sit up tall, stack your shoulders over your hips, sit on a block if you need. Rest your hands on your knees. So we're going to breathe for some counts. We're also going to retain the breath for a long count of 16 seconds. If it's too much for anyone, you can leave this part out. So to prepare, we're going to take a nice full deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. We're going to inhale for 4. So inhale through the nose for 4. Fill up for 3, 2, 1, hold 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice full deep inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top, 16, 15. Apply your lock. So lift up through the lower belly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the locks. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale deeply. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Pelvic floor engagement. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last round. Inhale completely into the entire body. 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. 16, 15, 14. Lift the lower belly up and in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control the exhale. 8, 7. Release the belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow everything just to be. Allow your breath to return to its natural pace. Take a moment to acknowledge, to connect with the results of your practice today. Let go of judgment and practice complete acceptance. Bring your hands to prayer at the heart. Bow your chin towards your chest. Honor your practice today, and namaste. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that fun flow. I tried to kind of fit as much as of everything that I could into a complete practice for you so that you can float away into your day. And I hope that you got everything you needed from that class. Often you don't get everything you need from a class, and that's fine. If you feel like it was incomplete for you, if you want to spend some more time in your mat, you might even come back again later. And practice isn't always perfect, so it's important to lean into that kind of disappointment if there is. Explore it, feel it, and then let it go. Okay, you can come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day, and every breath is a chance at a new start. Thank you for joining me on my channel. If you want to practice more with me, please do follow the link below and join me on my Sweaty Soul Living membership page, where we have a community of goal-driven movers that kick ass every single day with their yoga goals, fitness goals, general life goals. And as always, I'm so appreciative for you all, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Have a wonderful day.